KOR Sports are here with the one and only Bozy Ennis. Tell me, man, what was that little kind of back and forth between your son and Rashidi up there? When you see that stuff, do you kind of?
Oh, I like that. You know what I mean? But you know, it's a lot of instigating going on. They making certain people say certain things. You know what I mean? He wouldn't come right out and say it. You know, they tell him, well, what about Jaron Ennis, or what about, you know what I mean? Or you're a fighter. You're gonna say something back. You gonna say, and that's what happened. And that's what I said to him when he started cursing. I said, Boots, we got him. We got him now. He started cursing. He started laughing. I was just talking to his father too.
I saw that. But Boots said right away, he's like, oh, he got really emotional right away.
Yeah.
You noticed that, huh?
Yeah. He got emotional. And you see how cool Boots was? Right. Nice and cool.
Right. Yeah. So I asked Boots as well. So the fight was offered to Rashidi.
Oh yeah, but he said it wasn't enough money. Rashidi said it wasn't enough money. You know what I mean?
For you on your guys' end, when something like that happens, is that like a compliment? How do you take that when a fighter's
No,
like,
I understand what Rashidi talking about. You know what I mean? It wasn't enough money to get in the ring with Boots. Probably they presented the same thing to us. We probably would say the same thing too. If it wasn't enough money, it ain't enough money.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, obviously your son's fighting on Saturday.
Yes.
Looks in phenomenal shape. It's been a little while too, is he?
Yeah, we normally fight like 2 or 3 times a year.
Right. Is he? How do you guys deal with that frustration?
Well, I'm gonna tell you the only way we deal with that. He stays in the gym. He lives in the gym. When he's not fighting, he's in there training people in the gym. If he ain't training, he help people, like sparring with people and helping them out. So that's why we don't worry about being in condition, because he's always in some type of shape.
I heard you say he's in the gym sparring. I know you're in the gym sparring too.
I do that
too.
Do
you get in there with Jaron?
Oh no, I don't get in with him no more.
No,
No, because it's gonna be like a thinking game with me and him, because he know what I do and I know what he do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
you used to though?
I still get in the ring.
But I mean with him.
Oh yeah, I used to. Yeah.
How was that? What's that
it's good, technical,
like?
nice and technical and stuff like that. But I think now he's way on another level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I still get in the ring now. You know,
that's crazy, man.
That's 67 in February.
That's incredible, man. What's the secret? You find the family
in the gym.
Philly,
everybody said that about the fountain youth, but I stays in the gym. I stays in the gym all the time. You know what I mean?
Those cheesesteak egg rolls?
No. Sometimes.
Man, Bozy, just as a great boxing head.
Yes.
Obviously Spence and Crawford are guys that your son wants.
Yeah.
It seems like they're kind of on a collision course with each other.
Yeah, I understand that.
The southpaw and southpaw battle between those two, how does that play out, do you think?
With Spence and
Crawford?
I'll tell you like it is. Like I tell everybody when they interview me. Crawford can't start out slow like he's been doing. All his fights, he started out real slow. And he always get hit with something and get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to Spence, he can't do that. Remember, Spence is great, but he's fundamentally sound, and not only fundamentally sound, he's basic, but good basic. What I mean, he uses jab, hands up high, you know what I mean? He got great fundamental on him, man. And you can't start late on him, because he put that pressure on you. He'll break you down. You know what I mean? So I say that's a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? But like I said, if Crawford's like he is, start off late, Spence gonna win.
Crawford tends to start right-handed, and like you said, once maybe gets hit or whatever it is, whatever the case may be, he turns left-handed.
Right.
How does Spence deal with the switching of Crawford?
Spence been in this game for a long time, man. I mean, he can adapt to any situation. He's been in the Nationals, won a lot of different tournaments and stuff. And remember this, you run through a lot of different southpaws, you know what I mean? Different guys, switch hitters and everything in the amateurs. So it shouldn't make a difference at all. He know how to adapt to any situation. I see that, you know what I mean? Most of the top fighters know how to do that.
Did you see Spencer in the amateurs?
I saw him in the amateurs a few times.
What do you remember from him in the amateurs?
Same way he fight now, but just a little bit smarter and stronger. You know what I mean? He always was that type of guy to go get you. You know what I mean?
How does Crawford deal with the pressure of Spence, like you were saying, the consistent body attack, all that?
Well, he going to have to do. He going to box. He going to box. What I would tell him to do, box and move. Not only box and move. When Spence get ready to let his punches go, grab him, tie him up, walk him around, combination. You know what I mean? Hit him, move frustrating, you know what I mean, until you get to the deeper rounds. You know what I mean? You got to use that jab. I don't think he's going to fight. He wouldn't fight Spence inside, you know what I mean? Because Spence got a good inside game too, though. And he also used a beautiful jab. He can box. You know what I mean? Wichicombe got a lot of beautiful things with him too. Crawford, he can box. You know what I mean? He can punch. You know what I mean? And he's a little slick. He's slick too. You know what I mean?
That's one of those we have to see, right? We have to like see how the styles work out in the ring.
Yeah, that's why I be telling people. You know, they ask you how frustrated I am because they didn't. I said, well, look, they didn't fight each other, right? I said we was waiting on the winner of that. I said, now, they said, well, who you want to fight? I said, anybody got a title. It don't have to be Spence. It don't have to be Crawford. Anybody who had the title, we want. And that's what I always say at the end.
Just one last, a couple more fights actually. I want to get your take on David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant.
Oh man, that's a good fight, man. That's a good fight. You got a guy that comes in behind the jab, almost similar to Spence and Crawford that they fight. But Caleb is a good boxer though too. So I think if Caleb can withstand his pressure, Caleb could win. But I don't know about him withstanding that pressure though. And that's another thing. Caleb got to do the same thing I just got finished saying too. He got the boxing, frustrating, time up, and just win the fight. Don't try to go for the knockout. Let it come. You know what I mean? And Benavidez is coming. And he throws a lot of punches. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good fight, man. I can't call that. That's a good fight. I like both of them. You know what I mean? Just like Crawford and Spence. I like both of them.
With those two guys, though, with Benavidez and Plant, they don't like each other. Do you think that plays out a certain way in the ring? Like maybe one touches the other and now they got to get it back kind of a thing?
I think somebody going to really get messed up. What I mean by that, since they don't like each other, you know what I mean, whoever got the hatred in them the most, I think that's the one going to lose. Whoever got their hatred in the most. The other one that sit back is cool and calm, you know what I mean? Tell him to fight, I think he'll win.
Smart.
You know what I mean?
Last one I want to get your take on, if it even happens, right? If Tank were to beat Hector Garcia on Saturday, yeah, if he were to beat him, obviously Ryan Garcia and Tank are talking about fighting. How does that speed matchup play out between those two guys?
Tank?
Yeah, between Tank and Ryan.
Both of them fast, man. Tank is fast and powerful. Ryan is fast and powerful too. But I think Tank gonna take him out. I think Tank will win that fight. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. You know what I mean? But remember this: when you got punching power, anything can happen in the game, though. You know what I mean? But being smart, I like Tank. He's smart. People don't understand how smart he is, man. He can box, he can punch. You know what I mean? And you saw that when he fought Cruz. And I tell everybody he can box. You know what I mean? I said he can box, man. They might never see him box. And then when he messed his hand up on Cruz, what happened? He outboxed me with one hand. And everybody called me up on the phone and said, "Man, you was right." I said, "I told you." I know the young kid when he's in the amateur.
Oh, you saw Tank in the amateurs?
Oh yeah. That was around almost the same. Yeah, with my other sons too. Yeah.
What do you remember from Tank in the amateurs? Was he kind of a standout off the bat? You were like,
come right out, man. Special? Bang you up, try to knock you out, man. Yeah, dangerous, man. They've always been dangerous.
That's awesome. Bozy, thank you so much for your time, man. Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you, brother.
Much appreciated. Thank you, sir.
Right,